This body, when you know how to activate it, you'll never get sick again. Do you know how simple it is? Nobody else is going to tell you this shit. 2 things. 1, you will have better relationships. You'll have better sex. Your body will start to look how you want it to, whether you want to put on weight or whether you want to lose weight. The water that you put through those water devices that are tapped into your sink that ionize your water, they're fucking you up. This body is not a mistake. It is so intelligent. And I realized, welcome Wisdom Keepers, Soul Tribe and New Earth Leaders to Soul Temple, your haven for self-discovery and growth. I'm Blythe Langford and I am your guide to finding yourself and your true purpose. Together, let's shift from feeling stuck and misaligned to living a life of purpose and prosperity. I don't know if you know how much of a miracle you actually are. Like, when you were born, there was this explosion, right? So the sperm comes in, there's the egg, it's coming in, and it's an explosion that's as much as the sun. Like, people don't actually understand that you are a light being. You were born of the light. So that's what I really want to help you understand, is how much of a miracle you are. So yes, you were born of the light. You are a sunbeam. Now also, there is this stuff in your body called mitochondria. Now, this mitochondria in your gut, there is trillions of it, and it takes carbohydrates and fats, which are also called carbon, and it creates light. Light explosions are happening within your body. Light is actually transcending in your body at every moment in time, okay? So the food that you are eating is creating life force. You, inside you right now, are a miracle. Now, you might be like, Blythe, this is crazy bullshit, all the stuff that's out there. So I want to tell you a story about why I'm obsessed. When I was 30, I went to a detox center. We did a fast. That fast, they were like, at the end of your fast, now you can go back and just do raw veganism for a while and you'll keep on detoxing your body. I went into that fast like already pretty cool. Like, I was pretty cool. I was like already vegan a few years and I was feeling really good, really happy, had lots of energy. And then I turned into Harry Potter, pretty much. So I developed all these psychic abilities. I started to be able to hear nature and hear messages from trees and plants and communicate with animals and see energy in people's bodies and actually see these beautiful colors of like people's auras. And I felt like I was living in a magical wonderland all by myself. And it was the most amazing experience of my life. I'm not going to lie. It was like 5 years of just being in the best movie, like Alice in Wonderland. Like, every day is a miracle. Like, I am so excited to be here. What's nature going to show me today? It's like so cool. And so it also changed my consciousness. Like, I started to evolve and shift dramatically more than anything that has happened in my life. So more than plant medicine, more than my meditations, more than the breath work, more than all of the things. From eating plants. All I had to do was eat raw plants. That was it. Because, like, if you think about it, we're on this earth, right? That is like just trees and miracles and beauty everywhere. And so nature, funny enough, grows these plants that are perfectly aligned for us to eat. We don't need to change them. All we have to do is eat them. Don't even need to cook them. I know that sounds crazy, but you don't even need to cook them. All you have to do is eat them. Because, let me tell you, a fruit tree, like my fruit trees here, they're 30 years old. So these 30-year-old trees have been outside, sitting in the sun, connecting with the earth for 30 years, absorbing light and life force. And then they create these beautiful little babies that are filled with every single amino acids, proteins that are perfectly aligned and designed for creating the body and the health that you want, right? So you don't need to contaminate or change or shift how nature creates things. And when you put things that are so alive and living in your body, then your body becomes perfectly aligned. Your mind is clear. The elevation, the evolution that you want in your life, the synchronicities, the miracles that you want, you get because you're a manifestor being. And the only thing that's fucking you up is the shit you're putting in your body and in your mind. So if you put things that are perfectly designed with nature, that are perfect harmony and balance with nature, life force, living energy within you, babe, makes me just feel so amazing. Babe, your body turns into this frequency that draws in everything that you want, right? That's one thing. So Harry fucking Potter yourself by eating plants, okay? And number 2, you and your body and everything that you've gone through in your life is perfect. Did you know that your gut lining, it looks like these little things that go all around that look like flowers? I will get you a picture of that because within you is like little flowers, waterfalls, rainbows, light explosions. Like if you could see inside yourself, it looks like the most beautiful landscape you could ever imagine. You are just like, oh my God, like a fucking miracle. And I am just like, if you knew how amazing your body is, you would never think that you're broken. You would never try and change yourself. You would just be like, I am perfect. Each and every day is perfect. You don't need to change yourself, babe. You just need to fall in love with yourself. You just need to know how to fuel yourself, and your body will do the rest because your body is made up of trillions and trillions and trillions of mitochondria and cells that literally will turn food, carbon, into light. So you don't need to go and get that light from anywhere else. The light is within you. And once you can see and experience your own beauty, fuck, it's a game changer for your world. You will feel crystal clear. You will feel in love with yourself. You will feel in love with this life. All you have to do is eat plants, mate. Like, it's not even hard. It's amazing. People always say to me as well, Blythe, how are you so obsessed with your body and why do you care about it so much? So not that long ago, I literally woke upright in bed and I was like, was I raped in that experience? I could not even remember because at that moment in time, when I was in my 20s, let me run you through this story. It's fucked up. It's a hotel murder story. I woke up and I could hear some voices in the next room saying, if she's not dead by the time we come back, we'll just dose her some more and then she'll definitely die. And we'll just dump her body in the street outside and they'll just think she's another junkie that's OD'd. And I realized they were talking about me. People were trying to kill me. I had passed out on a bathroom floor and let me backtrack. I was with my mates in a club in the city. If you know the 90s, it was Arc, amazing nightclub. I'm in a safe nightclub because it's a gay nightclub and I'm a straight woman. So I'm around all my gay friends and we're having an amazing time and nobody's going to hurt me because I'm in a gay nightclub. Anyway, we met these guys and they were so lovely and like they were talking with my mates and I was like, they were like inviting us back to their hotel room. And I was like, dude, I don't know if this is safe to one of my mates. And he was like, Blythe, you're a straight woman and these are gay men. Like, what the fuck's the problem here? I was like, I don't know, just having like a bad feeling. He's like, babe, it's totally fine. They're going to give us free drugs. Let's fucking go there. And I was like, okay, what the fuck? This is my old life. And I remember just before we left the club, the guy was like, take a sip, have some water. It's a little bit of a walk away. I was like, cool. Yeah, sweet. Had a sip of the water. I remember walking outside of the club and like being jokey and having a great time, but not being really stable on my feet. And then I remember a next flash of being down Oxford Street and like really not being good on my feet. And I turned around to look for my friend and I couldn't really see him. And the guys were like, don't worry, they'll catch up with us. We'll just go to this hotel room. And that's when I remember waking up hearing these guys talking about killing me. And then I remember they're like, look, we'll just go out for a bit. We'll wait for her to die. We'll come back. If she's not dead, then we'll dose her up some more and she'll definitely be dead quickly. And I was like, fuck. And then I heard the door slam and they all had gone. And then I tried to crawl to the toilet because I knew that I needed to make myself sick because I'd obviously ingested something that was going to kill me. And so I crawled to the toilet, pass out, woke up, and then my body just took over. It knew what the fuck to do because your body is a fucking miracle, right? It knows what it needs to do. And my body started to violently vomit. It was like it was projectile vomiting everywhere. Pass out, crawl up to the sink, look at myself. I look like fucking grey in death. Pass out again, wake up, crawl to the toilet, get on the toilet. I'm like going to the toilet, vomiting everywhere. And then I started to get more energy and I was like, okay, cool, crawl to the sink again because I couldn't even walk. Crawl to the sink, get some water, have some water. And then I'm actually coming online again. I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm coming online. I realize that I've got no pants on. I'm like, fucking hell, where are my pants? Crawl to the next room. And then I found my fucking phone. I was like, fuck, okay. And grabbed my phone. I can't remember if I called my friend there or outside of the room, but I found some pants. I don't even know if they were mine. Got some pants on, found my phone, got my bag, and I fucking got out of there. Called my friends. I was like, where the fuck are you guys? They're like, babe, they took you. Where are you? What's going on? I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. They're like, where are you? I'm like, I ran outside. I could tell that I was in the back street of Oxford Street because I could see the 7-Eleven. It was near the Hungry Jacks. I was like, I'm fucking here. They're like, get in a cab straight away. Come to our house. Just get the fuck out of there. I was like, okay. And then I got to their house. I was like, fuck. And they're like, are you okay? I'm like, I don't know what happened. They were trying to kill me. They're like, let's get on it and have more drugs. And I literally never thought about that again until now when I'm 43. That happened in my 20s. I never thought about that again until I woke up. And like I'm shaking thinking about it because I realized that that was a major reason why I started to care for myself again. I had done so much damage to myself. I had put my body through hell. People tried to kill this body and it fought for my life when I didn't even have the strength. And babe, if you have done things to your body that are harmful, and we all have, it's okay. But now is your opportunity to care for yourself. Like care for yourself like you never have before. I nearly killed this thing. Like now I realize that it's a privilege to live in this body. And I will do whatever it takes to care for it because it cares for me more than like even in my moments where I couldn't care for myself, it cared for me. It is literally like an army within me fighting for me. And your body's exactly the same. No matter how much harm you put into your mind or how much harm you put into your body, every day your body shows up and it has an army of life force within you that fights and fights and fights for your survival, even when you self-harm, even when you think that you don't want to be here anymore, your body will fight for your survival. Now, I know this might be a bit hard to tune into because you think that your body is working against you. I did too. For a long time, I thought I was broken. For a long time, I thought there was something wrong with my body. But that's what the mainstream wants us to think. It wants us to think that there is something wrong with us so they can medicate us, so that they can numb us down from who we really are and from the amazement that is within our bodies. Like you can look in lots of medical journals, you can look in lots of places and spaces online, and there is nothing that shows you how amazing your body is, that the miracles that are going on within you. Yet you can look up murders, you can look up all of these terrible things that are going to putrefy, that's maybe not even a word, but putrefy your brain so that it keeps you thinking that you're broken, that there's something wrong with you, rather than finding out that you are a miracle and that there is waterfalls and nature and flowers inside you, right? That's why I'm so passionate about this body as a temple because, babe, your body is a temple. Sweetheart, you're a miracle. Like, just take a moment to breathe. Breathing's amazing. Like, if you slowly breathe and slowly exhale, you can control your vagus nerve. Like the thing that's fright, freeze, like you can control that by slowly exhaling. Hallelujah. What a gift. People are like, I can't do a cold plunge because it activates my vagus nerve. Babe, just breathe slowly. and you can calm down your nervous system and get out of fight, fright, freeze, or fawn and come into a place of peace and grace and beauty for the miracle that you are. Because you are a magical miracle. And then it is my absolute hope that you can feel privileged to be in a body. Because also, another thing, if you're spiritual and woo-woo, or if you've ever had the thoughts that you don't belong here, that, like the stars and out there is so much better than being here, that is mainstream programming. That is the mainstream wanting you to be disembodied. It's wanting you to never fully come into your body. It means that a part of you is living outside of yourself. And like I was saying in this podcast or previous podcasts, that it's because your birth, you've been severed from your placenta at birth, because your nervous system has been cut and manipulated at your birth. That's why you're outside of yourself. A lot of us never actually come into our bodies in this lifetime. So calming down your nervous system, using the plants, reminding yourself every day that you're a miracle, that your body's a miracle, and that you can just come into your body, calm yourself into your body, breathing really slowly, feeling the wind or the breath around you, listening to the nature, listening to the cars, whatever is going on, coming and landing into your body will allow you to actually start to become embodied, will allow you to actually come into your body so that you can but so that you don't have to just live outside of yourself. Because believe me, you've come onto this earth for a reason, and it's to live in a human body. And if you're allowing the mainstream, or if you're still in the place where the mainstream is controlling you to live outside of yourself, then this is an opportunity for you to actually come back into your body by using natural spring water, by using raw plants, by using nature to go and get into the ocean, or get into a creek, or even when you're under the shower, realizing that that's just a life force. Water is a life force that can flow over you to get you back into your body. So remember, try not to use things that make you feel comfortable, like warm water. Use cold water. It'll shock, especially if you live outside of your body, it'll shock you back into your body, which is a great thing, because then you can activate your breath and breathe slowly to learn to calm down your nervous system. So it'll bring you back into your body and allow you to calm down your nervous system. So then you can start to be soul-led rather than externally program-led. We want you to come back and be soul-led, okay? Another reason why I'm so passionate about health is because when I got my cancer, which was a gift, because I was on a trajectory of like hustle and 7 figures and doing all the things, and yet I was completely out of alignment. I had a boyfriend that had an ex-girlfriend that was pregnant. What the fuck? We've been together for 8 years. Figure that one out. I was in a company that was all about the purpose and the things, yet they're trying to make me like fucking old dude for money. Ugh! I was literally going out and partying and poisoning and harming myself. So I went and got a vax that was the cervical cancer vax that led me to cancer. And I needed that because I was still, guess who suggested I get the vax? You're right. It was my mum, my narcissistic, beautiful mother. And my choice, but my mother, guidance, because that's what I needed. It was my last official wake up to stop listening to the external world. So I went and got the vax. Within a year, I had cervical cancer, and I was that numb that when the doctor said, Blythe, you've got cervical cancer, it's stage 4, this is really serious. Cool, moving on to the next thing. Cool, I know how I'm going to fix it. I know what I'm going to do. I didn't even feel scared or upset because I was so numb in my body. I wasn't even in my body. I was living externally and doing all of these other things, so I wasn't even actually able to feel it. But I had already started down my health journey a little bit, so I went and spoke to my teacher. I was like, hey, I got stage 4 cervical cancer. Let's fix this shit. She's like, Blythe, this is too far gone. Like, I can't help you with this. This is like, you could die. And I was like, no, but we've like been doing this health thing, like where we've been like figuring out all this health stuff and we know how to not die because we just heal it ourselves. And she was like, yeah, no, you're a bit far gone from that. My point is that once I started to, that's the cancer thing, like allowed me to realize, like I fucking knew that I could heal that myself, right? Like I knew that we could do this ourselves. I knew that this body is not a mistake, that it is so intelligent. And I realized the doctors that had given me the vax, which may have given me the cancer, were also trying to give me a cure. And I was like, oh shit, damn it. The ones that have given me the cancer potentially are trying to give me the cure. And I started to research a lot of other things like vaccinations. Sorry, it's a very unpopular opinion, but started to research that back in my 20s. So this was a long time ago because I'm like 43 right now. And I realized that pharmaceutical companies were ruling the world. I realized that pharmaceutical companies were ruling the government. I decided to take my health into my own hands. And P.S., besides this, I used to get sick all the time. Like I always had mouth ulcers. I always had gut problems. I always had headaches. My mum used to pop pills, like pharmaceutical pills for everything. And so I was like that too. I had antibiotics like multiple times throughout the year. Nurofen, like just if I didn't feel good, and I was partying on the weekends and all of the things. And then I realized pharmaceutical companies were ruling the world and I was taking their drugs. And what chance was I giving my body to heal itself? Zero. So I was like, okay, we are doing this whole organic thing. We are not doing none of that. No more. No prescription medication. None of it. I'm off the pill. I'm doing just plants. And I never got sick again. Like I'm talking, I was 27. I'm 43. Yes, I got sick once when I had something that I shouldn't have eaten during COVID. Once. Sugar on New Year's. Don't do that. But besides that, I have not been sick. I never got sick again when I stopped taking pharmaceuticals. What? The drugs they're giving you keep you sick? So yeah, I'm just like, dude, this body, when you know how to activate it, you'll never get sick again. And you might be saying, Blythe, what can I do to activate my body? I'm happy you asked about that. Because do you know how simple it is? My love, sweetheart, darling, it is so simple. I'm going to give you the best detox tips you could ever imagine, okay? 2 things. 1, if you're in a hot climate, if it is summer for breakfast, all you need to eat is watermelon. Watermelon will cool your nervous system. It also is the highest vibration, besides coconuts, the highest vibration of life force energy in there, and it flushes out your system in 10 minutes. Holy shit, 10-minute detox? By eating watermelon, it tastes like a holiday in my mouth anyway, and it's going to detox my system. Yes, babe. Eat watermelon for breakfast in summer. But Blythe, I'm in a cold climate. I'm glad that you asked about cold climates too, because in a cold climate, all you have to eat is citrus, because these are the things that grow citrus. Like we're coming into winter now, my citrus trees are pumping, and citrus is full of vitamin C. So of course, nature is going to create citrus foods in winter because that's what our body needs. So in winter, you eat as much citrus as you can. Now, people are like, what's the best kind? And I know that oranges taste so good, but do you know what's even better for you? You're not going to like it, but you might love it, is grapefruits. Ew, they're so sour. An organic grapefruit is sweet. And once you start eating yellow organic grapefruits, you are just going to love that shit, because every single person that I have gone onto yellow grapefruits are like, I can't do it. It's so sour. Please, Blythe, don't make me eat it. I'm like, just try one mouthful. And they all try it. They're like, it's sweet. What is happening? I'm like, I know, babe. It's a fucking trip. And you know what else is also a trip? It literally clears mucosoid plaque from your internal organs. So when you eat a yellow grapefruit, you can eat it. You can eat a red grapefruit as well. But I just think yellow grapefruit is sweeter. But if you eat a grapefruit, it's literally like a scrubbing brush going down in your guts and clearing the plaque from all the processed food that's stored in there. So some people have all these fancy detox products. I know I used to. Fancy detox products. But you can just eat grapefruits for breakfast and it'll clear out your guts. It's so good and it will provide you all that vitamin C because do you know what cures cancer? Vitamin C. Grapefruits and oranges. So simple. Of course, because nature has all the medicine around us, right? So remember, summer, watermelons. Winter, citrus. Simple. And you might be like, Blythe, look, I have big breakfasts, because I thought about this when I went for a run this morning. I have big breakfasts for the morning and they're filled with meat and all the things and I can't give it up. Great. I thought about that. So just do it for dinner. Fine. I don't give a shit. Just do it. One or the other. Morning, night. Just do it. Either have it for morning, you have your detox meal, or for night. And you're like, oh, this bitch has thought of everything. Damn it. I have. So just do it. I've got other things, but let's just start off simple. Let's just start you off with those two things because that will change your life. Do that every single day. Every single day have a raw vegan breakfast and tell me in 1 week or 1 month how you feel. Tell me what's changed. Write it in the comments below because if you've done it, chances are you'll feel a little bit more psychic. You'll feel a little bit more clear in your day. You will have better relationships. You'll have better sex. Your body will start to look how you want it to, whether you want to put on weight or whether you want to lose weight. And guess what it's really great for? Cellulite. Because guess what? I'm 43 and I don't got cellulite. But I used to. Because you know what cellulite is? It's toxicity. People are like, oh yeah, with age you get cellulite just because you're old. No, you get it with toxicity. So put the detoxing shit in and you'll get rid of the toxicity. Simple. Now, if you want to go all out on your veganism and your raw veganism, that is another podcast. And I will totally touch on that because it is my favorite thing. I will even show you meals to cook and all of the things because it's fucking great and simple and yummy. Now, the next thing that can really help you, and you are going to trip out how easy this is, and it's also going to trigger so many people. Spring water. And you're like, yeah, Blythe, spring water. Okay, cool, awesome. I get it in bottles. Guess what? Coca-Cola owns most of those spring water bottles. And guess what they do with it? They heat treat the fuck out of it so it's got no minerals left. Do you know that you can't go into an airport and Coca-Cola doesn't own every single one of those different kinds of water? So you got to be ninja. There is this site. I think, well, I haven't looked at it in a long time because we got spring water here. But it used to be called findaspring.com and you can find spring water near you and you can go put a bottle on it and fill up your spring water. Guess what? That shit for you free. It's so good. So go and find spring water or look up natural spring water around you. And there's generally people that are tapping into a spring that will come and deliver a spring water bottle to you. And it's epic, amazing, and it's the best ever. So if spring water is so amazing, why is it so amazing? Spring water is alive because it's gone through the mountains. It's gone through all of the things. It's got minerals in there that are like activated. What it actually does is it hardens up your organ lining. It hardens up your gut lining. Blythe, why do I give a fuck about that? Do you get leaky gut? Do you get leaky bowel? Do you have any problem with any of your organs? Probably you might. Guess what that's caused from? Dead water. Because your organs do not have the strong mineralization from spring water that is natural, your organs and your guts are leaky. Yes, the water that you put through those water devices that are tapped into your sink that are reverse osmosis, yes, they give you dead water. What does dead water create? It creates leaky organs. Yes, those systems that you paid thousands of dollars for are giving you dead water and are providing you with leaky organs and organ damage. So whilst they are amazing for a hydration system a few times a year, not every day, in alignment with spring water, then your organs will start to strengthen up. But solo them just by themselves, oh, I'm so sorry that I have to tell you this, that they're fucking you up. Because I used to be that bitch that used to spend heaps of money on ionized reverse osmosis water as well. It ain't great for you. It ain't great for you at all the time. It's only good as a detox. So spring water and that detoxing meal of watermelons and citrus will change your life. And I'm so excited for you because do you know what? Your body, you are going to love it. You are going to fall in love with yourself like you've never fallen in love with a puppy, a fucking lover. You're going to fall in love with yourself and you're going to be like, oh my God, this little body or this big muscly body, whoever you are. I am so excited to look after you the best that I can each and every day, because every day you'll feel better and better and better, because that's what it's all about, feeling better. And you will just be like, a miracle has come into your life through little like nature. That's all it is. Just like nature giving you plants, water, sunlight, and you'll just feel activated and switched on. And if you want to know more about this, do you know who does this the best? Me, my programs. These programs are fucking lit, because not only will you activate your life force energy in your body, but it also activates your business, your soul purpose, your wealth, and your relationships, all of the things. So look up my website. It's awesome. I am so excited for you. And I would love more than anything for you to let me know how you go. Try these things out. Let me know. DM me anywhere, on Instagram, on YouTube, all of the things. Go onto my website, whatever it is. Send me a message. Let me know how it's going for you. Let me know what's working for you. Let me know what's not working for you. And then let me know how your energy feels as well. Let me know how your body feels. Let me know, are you in love with yourself that little bit more? Like, is this the invitation that just reminded you on how to care for yourself? Let me know. I'm so excited to be on this journey with you. So excited to be on this journey with you. Join me in the next episode where we're going to dive deeper into this and into all of the things that are going to help you enliven in your life even more and help you connect with your body even deeper. This is just the little sprinkling at the top. This is just the starting. We're just getting started. It'll go deeper and deeper and deeper as we go. I promise. Thank you for joining me on Soul Temple. If this episode spoke to your soul, I would love your support with a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And do not forget to subscribe on your favorite platform. But don't let your journey end here. Connect with me and my like-minded community of souls at Blythe Langford on all social platforms. I really look forward to diving deeper with you on your journey.